What's going on, you guys? Mr. Q here. Just wanted to do this review of this Dita Prelude, I think what it's called. Is a really fantastic IM. I could stop the review right now. I got this IM from Bloom Audio. Shout out to them. This is the website. It's $160 IM. It's a nice when really IMs are not quite expensive, and I'm sick of like paying thousands to get a good sound. But let me introduce to you this IM, man. Like, this is a serious contender in here, and you could see I'm using the Fat Freak Deuce case, and this is the Prelude. It's not stock cable. I'm using a 4.4 cable, and I'm using SpinFit's the 100 CP100s. If you're gonna use this, you may as well use a balanced cable to get the best out of it. This is the box. Accessories are not that really great, man, and it's $160, so I'm not, complaining. But it does come with the rigid, case essentially with a dongle. 3.5, and the cable, stock cable, is not that great as well. Like, it's just looking too cheap, and I didn't bother with the stock tips and stuff right there. But all in all, I mean, this is an amazing IM, guys. I've been using this for like a week now, and I'm actually surprised that you could get a fantastic sound for like 160 with this IM. I've listened to a lot of stuff, and ranging from $25, the set that I go to the gym with, the 7 hertz, the critical one, and ranging to like 5K, like, recently reviewed in this channel, the Grindmeister Anniversary Edition. But this IM, with this DAP, the HiBR8 Pro version 2, it just produces fantastic musicality. The timbre is like, you're not getting crazy bass, but surprisingly, you're getting good separation, good details, of a character of a total IM. And it's the only IM in this price range that I would say it's a must in everybody's collection, because it really presents something that is unique. The timbre, like, none of my IMs could produce or do what this does, because it's not giving you much of anything, but at the same time, it's giving you something that is unique and very special, which is like best timbre in class. It reminds me of the Perpetua, honestly. It's a single DD, so and it comes from the same maker, which is the Singaporean house or boutique, and it's amazing, man, what they did with this. My only concern would be with this is just this flashy color. It looks amazing in person, but in my age, I want more settled down colors. Like, if they made this in gray or black, would be much better in my opinion. But other than that, man, this IM, the build quality, the metal shells, the sound, the details, the separation, what you get for like 160 it's just something out of this world. And I was shocked, because I've seen a lot of people like comparing this to 3-4K IMs. I'm like, what are they talking about? I do believe in diminishing return, but sometimes it's really hard to buy something for cheap, or like I'd say not that expensive, and it will really make you question your like spending habits on expensive IMs. I'll be getting the not the Grindmeister, but I'll be getting the Monarch Mark IV very soon. Actually, it's now in the country, but I'll wait for the logistics. Probably by the weekend I will have it, and I'm pretty sure, like, comparing to this will be very close to the Monarch, because like this has crazy, like I'm like totally shocked by how good this IM is in terms of like the detail retrieval, Yes, I wanted more highs, more sparkle, like wanted slightly more bass, but that's not the point. If I wanted that, I would just went to my Radon 6 or my Deuce. It's just there is no point to have all IMs having too much bass and highs, but this, in terms of the timbre, it's natural, but it's not boring. And I actually like it more than the Perpetua. You know, I feel like it sounds more of like the Perpetua, the Ventura. I haven't listened to any the Sennheiser like IE 600 or 900, but I've seen people comparing this to the 600 and they're preferring this. And I wouldn't blame them, because what you get with this IM as a single DD, I'm like, even when I'm listening to the songs, I'm like, how are you able to separate and hit me with different angles from just a single DD? Usually this characteristics comes from a total IM with like 12 drivers, 18 drivers, like 9 like balance armatures for mids and all of that stuff. That's where you get those dynamics. But with this IM, with a single DD, $160, and it's easy to drive. You know, I blogged this with my R8, Hyper 8, and obviously it sounded amazing, but I used this and I felt it just got a better result, because I felt like the R8 is just saturated that I am. And I felt with this, it opened up, it was amazing. And just the combination between the two is great, you know? And yeah, and that's pretty much about this review. I didn't want to make it long. I promise you, you would not be disappointed. Like if you have some, you know, cash burning in your pocket, then you could probably get the Prelude. It's only $160. And I'll be comparing it to the Monarch Mark IV. I'll be comparing it. It's my favorite in this price bracket. It's actually my favorite under 1K. I would say I would prefer this more than the Deuce. I would prefer this more than the HBB Hades. I would prefer this to so many IMs that just like sit around like the like 500, 600. I would prefer this over the Zens Up. You know, I feel like this is really, really, really good IM. It's tuned in a way, the timbre is just crazy. Like, and I'm not trying to hide this up, but when you try this with a balanced cable, with good tips that fit you well, yes, the shells is kind of big and they go deep, but once you get that like good insertion, man, those IMs go hard. And yeah, if you have any questions, hit me up in the comments. Let me know what you want to hear or see me review next. Probably I would do an unbox in the weekend if I get the Monarch Mark IV. I don't even know why I got that IM, to be honest with you. When I got this, I'm like, man, why am I even getting IMs at this point? It's just like, because this is really good. Yeah, I'll do the unbox of the Monarch Mark IV. We'll try to do also the live impression during the unboxing. Something I am not used to do, so I'll do this. But yeah, if you want something, again, like around the 200, and this is not 200, this is 160, I think it's really hard to justify any IM that cost above like 200 when you can get this and get a sound that would sound like a total IM. If I did the blind test and if you let me listen to this, I would have probably said 2K, because this is sounded even like better than IMs like 64 audio, like I would say Velour, 64 audio, you know, U12T, from memory, of course, but of course the other IMs probably would have better technicalities. But I like this, it's not giving you much of anything. Like it's not giving you too much, what I meant to say, of anything, but it's giving you something that is really special and different. Like it's not giving you too much bass, it's not giving you too much highs. At the same time, it's not boring. It's just the timbre is correct and it's fantastic. It's relaxed, it's not fatiguing. And depending on the source, but I would always recommend a balanced cable with good tips. And holla at me, man.